Assalamualaikum and hello YouTube. My name is Nur Muhammad from AddiesDive and I'm back with another 10 best watches that you should get on the next AliExpress or this year's 2021 AliExpress 11/11 sales, right? So I've got 10 of them. So you know what? I'm not going to be scrolling through the AliExpress pages anymore because for me, I've checked quite a lot of AliExpress watches this year. So you know what? I'm just going to be bringing out the watches that I have been reviewing. I've handled them, so I've reviewed them. So and I think you guys should consider during the next sale, right? So I'm going to be going with the category of homages this time around. So first up is from the Rolex group, or you know what, Rolex homage groups. So this is my SN008-G or better known as the vintage diver. So I've got myself the leather dial version, which is for me is the best looking colorway that is available on this particular series. But if you don't like it, there is also the version 1 with the black dial, and also the version 2 with the 3, 6, 9 and 12 dial, I think. So that those are looks awesome as well. So yeah, case diameter 38mm on the case, 39mm on the bezel, 46mm lug to lug with this lug, 20mm lug width, and it features this awesome looking case with the rivet bracelet and this awesome clasp. Totally value for money. For normally these things will cost you about $230, but during the AliExpress sale you can get it at about $198. But if you use that 3 for $30 coupon, you would definitely you could get this for about $180, and that is definitely a bargain. I could have gone. I wanted to say that if you can't really get any more, I know how to say, much better value out of any AliExpress watches other than this particular watch, right? So ceramic bezel insert, bezel insert, a AR coated sapphire crystal with that top hat with a little bit of dome here. Awesome watch, and very nice, right? So for me, this is the best one, number one, right? So that is number one. Number two, from the Rolex group as well, right? So Rolex homage group as well, this is my Saint Martin SN008-G, an homage to the Black Bay. Not necessarily an homage to the Black Bay 58, but because the size sits between the original Black Bay and the Black Bay 58, so it features a 40mm in diameter, 48mm from lug to lug, but a thickness of just about 12mm, and of course we have this top hat, a little bit of dome sapphire crystal as well, right? So for me, this is the best the best Black Bay homage yet, right? So I haven't found any as of now, and of course it features the same awesome bracelet that is being used on that particular watch. Again, I love this rivet style bracelet, and of course we have that same clasp here, and of course we have the PT 5000 movement, which beats at 28,800 beats per hour. That is why we have this smooth sailing second hand, right? So of course there is a, you know, maybe some people say that okay, the PT 5000 movement is not really a true a reliable movement, but you know what, so far I've been going through quite a lot of reviews before this, and the forums as well, so I don't think they really perform that bad. So yeah, still not proven yet, but still I think a very good option, right? So we have ceramic bezel insert, sapphire crystal, and those awesome snowflake style hands, and with that gold tone Saint Martin logo applied logo, and we have those awesome applied indices, and the bezel is very nice, and this bezel lines up pretty nice on this sample, right? On my watch at least, right? So, and of course this is the version 2 where we have this it comes standard with this female end link, so it rectifies the problem that happened that they have found during the version 1, which is it has a male end link, and it makes the watch looks a little bit way too big if you guys have smaller inch wrists such as mine, right? So that's the Rolex and the Tudor camp. Let's go to the Seiko camp, Seiko homage camp here, right? So let's start with another San Martin, which is the Martin SN008-G, right? So this is the mother of pearl edition. So this version also came with the that Kanagawa wave dials, but I think I've been contemplating to get that one or this one. But you know what, for me, if I wanted to use this day in day out on the office, I would rather go for this MOP dial. Some people absolutely hate this MOP dial, but for me it looks awesome. And for me, the case shape, right? So this is homaging the Seiko 6105-8000. So I prefer this case shape over the 8110. So you see that we have this unique turtle style case with the slab side, which is highly polished, and we have that drill holes here, and yeah, the the aluminum bezel insert looks really nice in my opinion. And of course that MOP dial, awesome addition to my collection at least. And yeah, and of course we have this applied San Martin logo up top, and you know, this loom is a little bit of a vintage loom, but still it is one of the strongest loom on the San Martin line, right? So the bezel insert very nice, so you don't really have to complain about the bezel action on a San Martin. And the crown here, right? So this is I think the last model that came with this shark logo crown, and at the back there's no signage whatsoever. Yeah, so this is how San Martin designed their product, right? So that's the Seiko Camp number 1, right? So the next up is another Seiko homage watch, which is again from San Martin. This is the SN007. So this is the homaging the 62 mass. So you guys know this this style of watch. It's very popular watch, but for me, there's something about the design that it doesn't really suit my wrist. I don't know why, but yeah, still, maybe it's because it's a bit too thick in my opinion. So 40 millimeters in diameter, 48 millimeters from lug to lug, 20 millimeters lug width, and quite a tall 14 millimeters height. So that is why I don't find it really that comfortable, especially on the bracelet. The bracelet, you know, if you guys have bigger than 7-inch wrist, so you will be fine. But for me, the bracelet features a male end link, and it looks just way too huge on my wrist, right? So that is why I always use this on straps, right? Such as this awesome straps from lovewatchstrap.com. So this one featuring this gray dial, which is, you know, typical, which is almost similar to the original version, original 62 mass, but the difference here is that we have ceramic bezel inserts with this full loom bezel, right? Full loom bezel insert, and this is the version 1, so that's why you can feel actually the sharpness of this bezel, and the action is not as good as those 3 San Martin, guys. So please do bear in mind when you get the version 1 if you guys buy this pre-owned. But if you, I think they've improved it on the version 4. I think, yeah, this one is already on version 4, but yeah, you have to feel it for yourself, right? So one of the easiest to use crown, because it's quite huge at 7 millimeters, and the crown height is very nice. So yeah, again, shark logo there. So awesome watch if you like the style of the 62 mass, right? So next up is another Seiko homage, but this time around it is not from San Martin, it is from Heimdallr, right? So this is the homage of the Seiko 6105-8110, or better known as the Captain Willard, right? So Heimdallr makes this homage, I think, for quite some time already. I think I've bought this somewhere around last year's, maybe June last year, and I've done a full review of this version and also of this watch, and also compared it to the another watch that is totally absolutely great value for money, which is the Steeldive version of the Captain Willard homage. I think they call it SD1970. I might be wrong on that, right? So 1970 or Steeldive Captain Willard homage. I will put a picture over here. So on the AliExpress sales, this one will go for about 100, less than 150 bucks. But the if you want a much better value for money, this Steeldive version would set you at about less than $100 US. Definitely, if you want more value for money, go for the Steeldive. If you want this piano black finishing, go for the Heimdallr, right? So this is watch number 5. Oh, before I completely forgot this one, This SN008-G, you could get it for under 130 bucks. Right, it's on the AliExpress 11/11 sales. This one, I think definitely 180 bucks you can get it, but still for 180 bucks, I would definitely advise you to go for that one. Right, so the vintage diver. Right, so we have settled. Oh no, we have another one, Seiko homage watches. So again, from Heimdallr, we have this Heimdallr Monster version 2. I have this Frost Dial edition, but of course I've also reviewed the version 1, which comes with that Seiko Monster Gen 2 dial, which for me is the best of the best from this Heimdallr Monster homage. But you know what, I just wanted to try out how the Frost dial looks, so that is why I went for this version 2 Frost, right? And they even have the version 2.5 where they have put a, they have painted these hands in black so that it improves the legibility of the dial, but still mine is not that bad. But check out those dials, guys. So if Heimdallr or this Chinese maker can make this type of dial, I don't really know, I don't really understand why Seiko of course Seiko do a much greater dial, but they do charge us, you know, they don't really give us this sapphire crystal, they don't really give us a stamp class, so that's why, yeah, it's kind of a bummer, but still Seiko is Seiko, so we can't really do anything, right? So if you guys want to get one of these, so this is the version 2, maybe it hovers around 150 to 160 US dollars on the next 11/11 sales. But if you want to go for the version 1, those you can get it for about 130 or 140 US dollars. Awesome value for money in my opinion, right? So this is the watch number 6. Watch number 7, let's go to the most affordable pilot watch on AliExpress. I think I've got this I think on the March sale, I think, I can't remember, but this one sold for under $70. I think I've got it all in all, with coupon and all that stuff, 68 or $70, I can't remember, but still this is the best value for money pilot's watch. Of course, pilot's watch is another copy of another pilot watch and another copy of pilot's watch, right? So because they all look the same, right? They all look the same. So the only difference is that the quality or build quality or the movement that they use in these watches. And this one from AddiesDive, they use Seiko NH35 movement, and we've got sapphire crystal, but I don't really think we have any, and maybe just a little bit of anti-reflective coating, but still a very legible dial. And talking about the hands, the dial is featuring an A-style figure dial, and we have a fully brushed finishing on the case. And the most you know, maybe I can't call it a defect, but the weirdest thing about this particular watch is that the whole case is brushed, right, but the crown is polished, right? So that it doesn't really match in my opinion, but still for the money I can't really complain. And the white hands doesn't have any lume, the white second hands doesn't have any lume, but other part of the dial and on the hands have awesome lume for a pilot watch style, right? So 39mm in diameter, 49mm in lug to lug, thickness at about I think slightly under 13mm, about maybe 12.5, and a lug width of 20mm. Awesome pilot watch for the money. So that is watch number 7. All right, so I forgot to mention that this one featuring a 6 Seiko's NH35, Seiko NH35, NH35, and also NH36. So yeah, that's it. Okay, next up is another pilot's watch from another new brand on AliExpress, which is called Baltany, Baltany, right? So this is an homage to the Dirty Dozen W10 watches. So technically CWCs and also Hamilton still produce this type of watches, but CWC is going to cost you about $300 to $400, and the Hamiltons are going to cost you about $500 US. So some say that you should be just save your money and buy those watches. But you know what, the point of buying from AliExpress is that I want to know whether the style suits me or not, because this is quite a small watch, guys. So it features a 36mm in diameter from lug to lug is just 44 and quite a thickness of about 14 millimeters, because mainly because of that highly domed single dome sapphire crystal there. And the lug width is of course 18 millimeters, right? So I wanted to try out whether I like or not this style of watches, and I definitely dig this type of watches, right? So it features not in loop in BGW9 loom indices, our indices here, and those triangle and rectangular is in vintage loom, and all the hands that is available here are all loom, and of course we will check the loom later. So normally on AliExpress listings are selling for about 150 bucks, so you could get this a little bit cheaper at about 130 to 40. Of course I will leave a few links down below for you guys to check them out, right? So what next is watch number 9, which is another Heimdallr, but this time around it is an homage to the Omega Seamaster 300, I think. So this is the only titanium watch that I have in my collection, and for less than 200 bucks, this is an absolute bargain if you want something that is super duper light, right? So of course it didn't come with this bracelet, this strap, but it comes with the that mesh bracelet that looks like the ones that is used on the Omega, the real Omega NTTD, or No Time to Die, but still that one is stainless steel. But yeah, even with that, on that particular bracelet, it weighs just about 110 grams or 112 grams, something like that. But yeah, still an awesome light watch, right? But the only downside of this particular watch is the loom. It's not that strong as the one that normally Heimdallr produces good loom watches, but this one is not that good, right? So yeah, it's just as plain simple. But still, if you want a watch that, for me, out of the so many Seamaster homage on AliExpress, I think this is by far the best looking and by far the best value for money. Yeah, and only the letdown is just the loom, right? So of course the bezel action is going to be a bit different because it is featuring a titanium bezel, and yeah, that is to be expected if you guys want this type of titanium watch, right? So that's watch number 9. And last but not least, I've been contemplating to put in this particular watch on this year's sales, but yeah, you know what, for something a little bit different. So you don't really see zine homages on AliExpress, right? So that is quite rare. And when I saw one, or when I finally got to borrow this watch, I'm blown away by this particular watch. So it features a Hangzhou movement, which is a GMT movement, but this style of watch is actually a dual time watch, where we have this second time zone here, and we have that tiny second time zone there, and it features a 28,800 beats per hour movement with GMT complication. So for $300 when they are on sale, right? So but now on AliExpress, I could only find just one sale selling this one for about $313, but still for that money, I think this is quite a bargain, right? So because this is a combination between the dial of the Zine 856 or the Zine 857, and the case shape mimics the one that you would find on the Zine 104, right? So 40 millimeters diameter, lug to lug 49 millimeters, about 14 millimeters in height, but normally that is mostly due to this dome sapphire crystal, top edge sapphire crystal, and the crown action is very, very nice in my opinion. So you know what, crown action and also the screw in experience is very, very nice, and of course the bezel action, very, very nice. I just love how this thing, it does have a little bit of back to back. It sits right into the position. So Merkur, a brand that is not really highlighted that much on AliExpress or on any other YouTube channel for that matter. So I think I would just bring your attention to this particular place, right? So there you have it, guys, my 10th selection for this year's 11/11 sale. So I will of course leave a link down below if you guys want to get one for yourself, and of course those are all affiliated links, so please do use them because it will help the channel if you guys use those links when you purchase them. And you know what, let's just finish it up with a bit of loom action here, right? So I'm just gonna be lining up all of these watches, and I'm going to be giving them a quick charge. All right, so a quick charge. Let's do the check the loom, check the loom. I'm so sorry, Kurt, for using your song. Yeah, I don't really think Kurt has any trademark on that particular song, right? So let's check the loom. Finish this video with a loom, and yeah, if you guys, let's just enjoy the 11/11 sales for this year, and yeah, maybe this is the last greatest sale on AliExpress, and let's enjoy. And do tell me in the comment section below which watch or which watches that you want to get, and yeah, let's just share our knowledge and experience. And yeah, until next time, I'll see you soon. Stay safe and bye bye, and enjoy the loom. Oh, that is beautiful, guys. Beautiful. I just love loom. Don't you guys think so? Okay, so bye bye.